So what you're going to do once you have the folder is you're going to go to the Google Sheet. You're going to want to copy the Google Sheet. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to hit make a copy. Once it makes a copy, I'm going to rename the sheet so I know I'm working with this copy. As you can see, it made a copy of the Google form. So it's going to make a copy of the Google Sheet and form, which is really nice. The reason you want to make a copy of the Google Sheet is so you can get the Autocrat. So I'm going to go ahead and type in how. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. And then what you're going to do is you can go ahead and you can go to your edit your form. And you can make any updates that you might want to make an update to. So again, I'm going to rename this one so I know it's my copy. And then you're able to, again, maybe you want to collect the email addresses. So it auto collects rather than having students type them in. Another thing that you might want to update is maybe add some other comments or questions on here for students, depending on your setup for your classroom. Once you have your Google form all set up, you're going to go back to your Google Sheet. Another thing that you're going to do is you're going to send this link to the students so that you can start collecting their missing work. So you will need this link. Once you're finished with your Google form, setting it up, you're going to go back to your sheet. You're going to go to add-ons and you're going to go to Autocrat. Launch. I like the upgraded Autocrat, so that's why I'm clicking here. You might already have the upgrade and it might just pop up. And then you might have to reopen it. So this is the upgraded one. It should be right in the middle of your screen. And then we're just going to follow the steps once it loads. So here it is. I've got my missing late work. I'm going to go ahead and click the pencil to edit it so it's customized for my students. You could rename this job if you wanted to. I'm going to leave it just like that so I know what it is. It's going to pull from this Google slide. So if you wanted to make a copy of this or edit anything, feel free to make a copy and do so. And then you'll just link the new one from your drive. But I like this one because it's collecting their first name, last name, and it's pulling everything from that Google form. So all of these brackets, it's going to replace it with the student's name and personalize it to their needs. Then you'll hit next. You're going to want to make sure all of this is pulling. So what this is saying is it's going to pull the first name on the Google Sheet. So when I do this one, it's going to pull Stephanie, and then it's just going to keep going. I want the file name to be the student's last name and their missing work so I can quickly find every single student's work. I also want it to go into this folder. You're going to want to create your own folder in your drive, and you're going to want to delete and then choose a folder, and it's going to open up your drive that you want yours to go to. You can skip this step. You can also skip this step. I want the document to be shared with me. So yes, I want a document. I wanted it to be editable. However, you might want to make it a PDF depending on, but I want this to be kind of like a way that I could make comments to the student if I needed to. I'm fine with them resharing it to their parents if they wanted to. This is going to pull their email address on the Google Sheet. I want it to also send to me. So I'm going to type in my email. And then I want it to say missing work. And then I can update my email. So I want it to say, hello, whoever has, and then I probably want to say turn in missing or late work. And then I want it to pull what the missing assignment is, what the date is, and any other comments that they might have in my email. So this is going to be the subject of the email. Once you're all set with your email, you're going to hit next. You can also decide if you want the student to receive it. I do, just so they know that I received it, and then they can email me back with any other comments or things that might come up later. I click run on trigger. So anytime someone fills it out, I'm going to get that email. Or you could do a time response, or you can manually come in and hit play. Hit save, and it's going to save that job. And then as it's saying, you can hit the play button. And then the play button will allow it to run its course. through the spreadsheet, and you can see over here that it is working and it is doing what it's supposed to do. And then you will receive an email with the Google Doc. So right here you can see, and I can pull up my email, and you can see right here that I have turned in missing or late work, and then I'm able to see my document. So see how it's very personalized and can be for every single student. If you have any questions, let me know.